I have every right, and it's recognized by law, that I have the right to defend myself. You disagree with me, sir? If I attacked you, would you defend yourself? You wouldn't? Of course you would. Now, you know by law I have a right. And you know what? If you're a marshal, you have sworn an oath to protect my rights. The people created the government to protect the rights. That's why they're here. And when the government doesn't do that, they fail in their initiation. That's what the government's job is to do. Now, you're going to send a bunch of men down here to tackle me because I said I was going to defend myself? Hey, if that's what you're going to do, I'll leave. If you're going to threaten me with violence, I'll leave, okay? But if you don't threaten me with violence, I'm not leaving.
Sir, no one has threatened you.
Okay, good.
Stop recording inside the courthouse.
I have the right to record my courthouse. They're recording right here, sir. You see that camera? So I can't record in my building, but you can? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? What is it? I didn't threaten anybody. I said I would defend myself. Will you defend yourself or not? I didn't threaten anyone. I said if he does anything to me, I will defend myself. That's all I said.
And what did you say?
I said that I will defend myself.
You said I was going to be...
By any means necessary. That may happen. By any means necessary, okay, sir? If you're going to attack me...
You're welcome to leave at any time. We're just asking you to follow the protocol.
You are welcome to leave too, sir. Right now, you can go back upstairs and go play. And go relax. And go collect your dollars. Were you doing anything today? Were you doing any actual work today? Sir, are you under the influence of anything right now? Have you been drinking today? Is there anything I need to know about that you have on you? What's your name, sir? Are you ashamed of your name?
No, I'm not.
Well, tell me what your name is. You are a public servant, and it's a part of your policy to identify yourself. Do you understand that law enforcement is against the law? And here's why it is. It's a threat of violence. It's coercive. The Constitution is against coercion. The whole thing is fraud against the people, sir. I'm just going to give you a little bit more space, okay? The only thing I let you know is that I'm going to defend myself by any means necessary. And you think that's a threat, you're wrong. A threat has to be a direct threat. Sir, I am an expert on the law. A threat has to be a direct threat.
So what's going on?
I'm not sure what's going on. He came up and told me to stop filming. And I said, well, I have every right to film. And if you have an administrative order there, the administrative order doesn't apply to the people. It applies to the people that are below the administration. Those laws apply to you. They're not my laws. And the judiciary branch of the government cannot write laws. They can only write policies. That policy I have no obligation to. They don't have any right to rule me, and I have no obligation to obey them. And I have no obligation to obey anybody that threatens me with violence, but I will avoid it.
I just asked you what was going on.
I just told you. I'm here. I talked to another contractor here earlier. I said, here's my deal. I'm offering you a proposal. If you guys will allow me to come down here and do what I have the right to do, just like if I was eating a steak, the judge has no right to tell me I can't eat a steak. He has no right to tell me I can't exercise the First Amendment, freedom of the press, which is what I'm exercising right now.
So what are you looking to do?
Exercise my right to do what I have the right to do. I need no permission to do what I have the right to do. Do you think I do? Do you think I need permission to eat a steak? Do you think I need permission to exercise a right? The rights were made by the people, and the people created the government to protect those rights. And if the government doesn't do that and they violate the rights, they're the criminal, not me. I'm not a criminal. I was arrested in the post office for doing what I'm doing right now. They found my gun. That's why I came in here, because they put me in jail in this building because they found my gun in the post office. I have every right to defend myself in the post office by any means necessary. They found my gun, got a false indictment against me. I filed a lawsuit in this courthouse. But when they found me with the gun, they put me on this pretrial supervision because they sent 5 men with machine guns to my home to come and kidnap me for doing what I had every right to do.
Okay.
They
What are we doing here today?
just proving my point that I have the right to film my building, and I'm tired of you guys calling men with guns on me because I'm doing what I have every right to do. You've called Homeland Security on me 4 times. One time they gave me a $500 ticket, which I disposed of by proper measures. Okay, I didn't go to court about it. I didn't need to. It was an offer. They offered me a $500 ticket. I refused it. Otherwise, I'd be in jail right now because that happened. I mean, you can't lock me up for doing what I'm allowed to do. But the Homeland Security wrote me a ticket for disrupting governmental operations, which I'm not doing. If I'm just standing here, who am I disrupting? I'm not, am I? If I'm just sitting here, I'm going to put myself at ease, okay? Sir, I apologize for going off on you. I really do. It's not your fault. This has been a 4-year battle I've been dealing with, okay? They came and arrested me for doing what I had every right to do. My attitude's not with you, but I felt threatened by you, and I just wanted to warn you that I will defend myself. That's all. That's all. And I have every right to, and you know I do. I gave you a fair warning. That's all I gave you. I did not threaten you.
So here lies the issue, okay? If you are walking around outside the building, filming the building and stuff like that, no issue, okay?
Okay.
But then we come inside the building, and then we come up to a security checkpoint.
Yeah.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Then we progress through that into the court building, okay?
Okay, sure.
So inside the courtroom and inside the courthouse,
Yes.
there is no... This thing goes for news media and everything.
Right. Well, you can get it by permission. I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But that's in the courtroom. You can't regulate a lobby, a public lobby.
I'm not trying to regulate.
Okay, I'm just letting you know because I haven't been throughout the building doing this. Never have, never will. No interest in doing it.
And that's why we're standing here talking.
Okay.
But I also behind me have a security checkpoint.
Yes, sir.
That doesn't really need to be filmed.
Okay, so if I film it, where is the security problem if I film it? Because can I see it with my eyes?
You can see it with your eyes.
Okay, so what can I do with this that I can't do with this? Because you can't trespass my eyes.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm letting you know.
But your eyes and your brain doesn't know stuff.
I have every right to film. Here, I'll give you the law, sir. I have every right to film anything that I can see from a public area.
Okay.
That's federal law.
I understand that.
I have the federal law right here about filming and public photography. I know where I'm talking about. That's why they've never done anything to me, sir. I've been here 5 times. They've never done anything to me because they can't.
But what I'm getting at is you came from the outside to the inside.
Yes,
I
sir.
understand it's
Yes,
a
sir.
public area.
Yeah.
But you are now physically inside the federal
Right,
courthouse,
right.
okay?
So, could I stand by that window and see that security gate? Can I film through that window?
You're on the outside.
Okay, so what's the difference?
I can't stop you.
What is the logical, reasonable difference? If you give me one, I might agree with you.
Physically inside the building now.
Okay, so am I going to bash you with the camera? Am I going to throw it at you?
You're the one talking about violence.
No, I'm not. I said I would defend myself.
You just said, what am I going to do with the camera? Throw it at you or bash you with it?
Well, right, but I mean, I'm asking you, what are you afraid
What
of?
I'm explaining to you, if you were walking out on the sidewalk and you were filming the building, looking out and doing, hey, the building's so full, there's nothing I can do, okay?
Right.
But you step foot into the courthouse.
Okay.
Our judge, our chief judge,
Yes.
has issued administrative orders.
Yes, which you have to obey, and I don't. You're under his administration. You want me to show you the law?
Okay. But his administrative order also
applies to you, just like Nazi Germany, sir.
Applies to entry into the courthouse.
It does not apply to the people. It applies to people underneath. That's why it says it's administrative law. See, I'm an expert on the law. I have a $27,000 law library at my home.
I want to apologize. What was your name?
Shannon.
Shannon?
Shannon Gibson.
What are we trying to accomplish today,
Sir,
Mr. Gibson?
listen, you've been very professional, okay?
Okay.
And sir, you have too. And again, I want to apologize to you.
So what are we trying to accomplish?
Again, I've already said, and I've said it every time that I come down here, I want to be unmolested, doing what I know I have the right to do. And I want the judge to throw this piece of shit away that he made up. That's an hallucination.
I've been down here for a long time.
Uh-huh.
This has gone from one judge to another judge, and it just...
Oh, okay.
So it's been in place for a
Different
while.
judges. I get it.
So that's where we're at.
Okay.
Now, I understand have we accomplished what you wanted to accomplish today?
Well, provided that you don't call the men with guns on me again. Good.
I'm here having a conversation.
Okay, because really that's what I want.
And I think
I want to be unmolested.
You just want to be heard.
And I want to be unmolested. And I want to educate you guys that this is an administrative law, okay? The judicial branch of the government is legitimate, and it does not write laws, okay? And neither do municipalities write laws. None of these municipal laws apply to me neither. You know why? Because I'm not a commercial business. Those are all commercial laws.
So let me ask you this. Have we accomplished what you wanted to accomplish today?
It seems like it because
Can we part ways on good terms?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Can I bid you a fair day?
Sure. I want to show you one paragraph of the law. Here, let me look at this. You mind?
This is my copy.
Okay.
I'm sure there's one.
I'm not going to take it from you. You can trust me with it. Just let me. I haven't read it.
We're good.
You don't want me to read it?
Not at the moment.
But you're trying to enforce something that you don't want to show me.
I'm not enforcing anything.
Oh,
I
good.
was reading it myself.
Good for you. That's a good idea.
Mr. Gibson, I wanted to come down here and have a conversation with you.
Okay.
So that's what I did. Because if you notice, I had it rolled up in my hand. I wasn't even referencing because I wanted to have a conversation with you.
Okay. Fair enough.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay. So
You're a pretty good negotiator, buddy.
Are we good today to leave on the handshake?
Yeah. What's your name?
Mark.
Shannon Gibson.
Nice to meet you,
Two Cardinals players, Mike Shannon, Bob Gibson. My parents love the Cardinals so much they even changed. I'm telling you. I pitch like Gibson and I drink like Shannon. No, I'm kidding. I barely drink. Sometimes I open a beer and don't even finish it.
Okay.
But anyway, sir, what was your name?
Have a good day.
Can we start over?
You have a good day.
You don't want to shake my hand?
You have a good day, sir.
Because I'm the criminal here, right? Okay, I think we're good.
Are we good, Mr. Shannon?
I think we are.
Or Mr. Gibson, I'm sorry.
I think we are.
You got two first names, two last names, and
I know.
After two Cardinal greats.
Right.
So,
You've done a commendable job. Mark, I'm definitely going to put this in your report. Things are going to be looking up for you. But here's what you tell them, because I'm going to give them one more chance. I'm going to come down here again. And I want you guys to just simply ignore me. And you watch, I'll be out of here in 5 minutes. Just ignore me. I'm not bothering anybody.
We understand.
You're filming me, and you did not get my permission.
We understand that.
You get that?
But you also understand these guys have a job to do. And part of their job is not to ignore things that happen around them.
Well, here's what happened.
Otherwise, we'd have other issues.
Here's what happened at the Nuremberg trials. Nazi Germany, 112 of them were sentenced to death for doing what they were told to do. The order takers are the worst people on this planet.
And like I said,
how does law work?
I'm not coming down here barking orders or anything. I just wanted to have a conversation with you.
I'll explain to you how law works. If I don't do what they wrote on a piece of paper, they have what's called an enforcer. Okay? And he believes that he has a legitimate right to tell me what to do. And if I don't do it, bust my head, put me in a cage, or kill me. And he doesn't have that right. And if he tries it, I have the right to get into a gunfight with him.
You have rights.
Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
By any means necessary.
Absolutely. Understand.
And if I need a machine gun, I might have to get one of those against him. which I'd rather not
They
do.
make it tough to do that these days.
Well, I know.
A lot
I know.
of red tape to jump through and a lot of paperwork.
Well, no.
If you can find one.
Well, just right.
Right.
You just got to find it.
And you got to have the money to pay for them.
Sometimes I understand the government puts these pallets of these machine guns out on corners for people so that we destroy each other.
I haven't seen that. But,
I've heard of it.
all right, sir.
Okay, well, thank you.
I'm going to end on a handshake.
All right,
You have a
thank you
good
again.
day, all right?
This is the best interaction I've had
Okay.
here.
All right, sir. You have a good day.
Mark, I'm going to put this in your report, I promise you.